She took his hand and she led him along that golden beach. Higher and higher and higher they climbed.
Never fight unless you're sure you can win.
They watched the waves tumble over the sand.
All right. 4 strands of rope.
She had all of the skin.
I get kicked out of La Quinta forever.
What do we do with with poop?
What is freedom? Are we truly free?
What in the world?
In those Hollywood nights, in those Hollywood hills, she was looking so right in her diamonds and frills.
I'll have a bunch of bullshit in the beginning. I'll have to work out, but laugh it up, man. It's all stuff you don't have to deal with, or whichever one of you was laughing. Are we ready to rip a pop?
Shit, Playboy.
There's a lighter on the counter.
No, I've got it.
It's in your ass, boy.
It's over here.
Maybe you.
That was so
Did you catch it?
That was left-handed, too.
Michael Jordan.
Good night.
Split level lighter catches. Eric Scott. I wish there was some way we could put that in the podcast.
Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away in the morning.
Yeah, all right, hold on. This is nonsense. All right, here we go. Hey!
That's the most pussy clap I've done in years.
Wow. Losers.
2 years in and you can't give us a real
I
clap.
can't even
I'm
clap.
stuffed, dude. I'm jammed up over here.
You what?
You jammed up?
I'm jammed up.
Jammed up
Pause,
on
as the
pho.
kids say.
Dude, I'm jammed up on Fent.
What?
Dude, I've been Fent.
You're telling me you've been doing Fent.
Yeah.
It's Fenty
Like
Wap
drugs?
over there.
Like Fent.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Jeez,
Dude, just in my ass.
I've been doing crocodile with the Russian neighbors, dude.
Yeah, but
My
crocodile
ass
ain't
is
that bad. You got to hit the vein. Because if you don't hit the vein, that's when it eats your shit.
Yeah. Well, I keep missing
shit.
my butt cheeks look like a nice pair of shoes that Steve Harvey would wear to church on
Man, he's
Easter.
got alligator ass. Bro's got alligator. He's got croc ass.
I ripped open the first 45 minutes of Wolf of Wall Street. Which did you say you haven't seen that? Is that right?
I've still never watched Wolf of Wall
That's
Street.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But in the first 5 minutes, he boofs cocaine out of a lady's ass. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I was in love,
That's true.
I was in love. Love makes you do crazy things like suck cocaine out of a butthole.
yeah, dude. Why not? Why not? Why not?
I forgot about
If
that
that's
part.
my one and only, my motherfucking queen,
Your boo.
I forgot
my
about
boo
We're
thing.
talking boo.
It's like a perfect little compartment for cocaine, though. It just settles right on in the crack.
Yeah.
I don't like the
dude.
imagery there at all.
I forgot about that deleted scene from Love Actually where he sucks coke out of her butt.
Yeah, you guys.
I thought he was. Guys, you might be mistaken.
What?
He's blowing the coke in now.
Oh, you think he might have been going in?
He's
He's
doing
not
it.
sniffing it.
Yeah, sniffing it out of a butt.
My God,
Yeah,
my brother's in Christ.
She's got a deviated septum and he's trying to do her a favor.
Yeah, because if he was
He's hooking it up.
dude,
Yeah, maybe. I
It's
don't
a
know.
kind gesture.
Is it in his nose or is it in his mouth?
It's in his mouth, but it does look like he breathes in.
yeah, because if he
Because he
sucks, you get a little bit more than you bargained
That's
for.
crazy. That would do.
I mean, look,
it's
I'm
not
not
gonna
saying
do-
maybe I
I-
It's
misinterpreted
not going to do
it.
nothing.
I also could be misinformed.
I've never boofed cocaine out of a lady's butthole, so
Well,
the
that's
process is
but-
unclear.
Well,
to me.
Boofing is where you put drugs in your butt.
Either way,
Exactly.
I've never butthole drugged
Or
with anyone,
suitcasing.
or even myself.
And you might get
I have.
So
Suppository.
the absence of
Yeah.
drug
That's the
butthole
only-
link
that's
is
the only
totally
thing I've done.
I
disconnected.
mean, that's where pink cocaine
Folks.
comes from.
The blood, maybe. Yucky.
You ever,
just like
you ever
pink eye.
boofed a pregnancy test just
Yeah,
to
fine.
flick
Just-
off?
Just
God?
to feel alive.
Just to make sure.
Hey, intro the podcast.
What? Oh, intro it?
And
I guess I will. We've been pretty all over the place. We might as well remind the people who we are. This
Yeah.
is the Beautiful Losers podcast, the only podcast in the world where there's 4 equally dumb idiots somehow maintaining a pretty interesting conversation Down there on the end, that's Cole Watson. Right next to him is Chris Murray. Next to him is Zach, sick as hell hour.
I don't like any of the monkey stuff. We're gonna cut that out, all right?
Oh my God!
He's been on an algorithm where he can't be caught online.
Yeah. They're gonna get me.
There's too much other stuff going on.
And TJ Nickerson,
I'm
dude.
TJ Nickerson. I'm in the chair. They're on the couch.
The head of our organization. Our loose-knit organization.
I think AI is fucking up your brains, fellas.
What's wrong with AI?
Why?
Dude.
You guys don't like it? Just kidding. I've made my feelings known.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you mean it's fucking up my mind? I don't participate with AI.
Like we make one sound and all of a sudden it's all like, oh, you son of a bitch, you, how dare you, how
I
fucking
didn't say
dare you.
anything. You implied all that stuff.
No.
I just don't like monkeys.
Well, that's racist.
I hate monkeys. Okay? Regular monkeys. Like the chimpanzees and stuff, brother. What do you
Monkeys
see
are-
again?
Man,
monkeys are
you
beautiful.
guys.
The
I was
same.
talking about
They're
Cole.
different. They're
Cole
different.
said.
I appreciate it. All right,
Monkeys and
just
chimps
relax.
are way different.
Just
My
relax.
favorite is the one from Ace Ventura. That little guy.
That guy's pretty good.
He's
What,
good.
what creature is that exactly?
That's
a spider
probably
monkey.
a capuchin
Is that
or a
an
spider
actual
monkey.
spider monkey?
Capuchin? Yeah.
What's the show where he's always trying to get the monkey back?
Curious George?
No, God damn, that's crazy that both of y'all could be so wrong in unison. No, isn't there a
Equally
show
retarded.
where he's like got a little friend monkey, and they're constantly it's like I'm trying to get him back.
Friends.
Friends, yes, friends.
That's right.
I'm still hung up on that.
Similar.
Both of us being wrong at the same
Similar to Curious
You guys should
George.
have went,
Monkey.
We're kissing later. Don't worry about it.
My son has
don't
this
do it on camera.
piano
Didn't happen.
that just plays music, and one of the songs that's on it goes like, maybe you and me could be monkeys in a bubblegum tree.
Oh,
And I thought that's like just a weird thing to say.
Maybe you and me could be Zacchaeus up in the tree.
Yeah. Oh no,
what
little
I'm
monkeys
saying?
in the tree sounds cute as hell.
What's a
In a
key?
bubblegum tree?
I don't know
I'm
what
so
about
sorry.
country
What
is.
is
Exactly.
Zacchaeus? He was a wee little man, brother.
And a wee little man was he?
He climbed up in the sycamore tree to see what he could see.
Oh,
Yeah, dog.
He wanted to see Christ.
from the rhyme.
What the? From the Bible.
The Bible, dog.
The Bible has like Dr. Susie in.
It's
From the story of Zacchaeus.
No, right. But what you guys were reciting was some sort of Sunday school bullshit.
Nah, dude.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Sorry, put a little urban spin on it.
One fish, two fish, 1,000 fish. Here's some bread.
Yeah. TJ knows all the old rhymes,
Yeah, dude.
all the ancient rhymes of our people.
One commandment, two commandments. It doesn't really rhyme that
Three
good.
commandment,
It's just long.
5 commandments, 6 commandments, 7 commandment.
We just turn into
No,
full-on,
it's
like,
more.
Steve Martin guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That just made me picture Jesus as Chris Angel.
The poems
wearing
about
Chris Angel garb.
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. Yes, yes.
What's that movie where Jim Carrey is like playing a parody of Chris Angel?
Oh, Burt Wonderstone.
Yeah.
The incredible
Is that
Burt
a-
Wonderstone.
That movie is so.
I remember actually
so
thinking it was pretty fun, but it's dumb as hell.
It is dumb as
Yeah,
hell. Jim
sure.
Carrey's crazy in
It's
it,
like
but
a
it is
dumb
dumb
one.
as hell. Yeah.
You guys do anything fun over Christmas?
Christmas. Start down here. I got things I think.
Oh, I got a new keyboard.
How was Christmas,
I got a new keyboard for my computer, and I got a Switch 2 for Christmas.
Oh, no way.
Damn.
So you
Yeah.
can take it on the run, baby.
No, that one's staying stationary.
Oh, it's the
Now
Switch 1.
Yeah, take that on the run. Very
Makes
fun
sense.
stuff. Very
like
fun
that,
stuff.
Makes sense.
How is it? How's the Switch 2?
It's great. It's so I love it. I did have to, cover some of the costs because it's a pricey gift.
That's very pricey. Yeah.
You had Santa for it?
Oh yeah,
Makes sense.
Santa needed a little down payment.
Santa needed $150 to get things rocking and rolling.
That's a little too much, but if that's what you
Santa needed
want.
$75.
Cole, you've been nice, but you ain't been that nice.
Cole, you've been nice, but you've been switched too nice. Jesus Christ.
Only big titty
Listen,
golf
I'll
girls are
say
good
yes,
that
but
night.
you gotta send me like $75.
Santa's
You gotta
Sean
send
Connery.
me. You gotta send me to a quick 200.
Yeah.
Then the elves will get to work. work on that.
This is such a nice gift that you have to circle back around and be extra naughty.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Dude, my
Yeah.
parents did find a letter I typed to Santa when I was in elementary school, and I know it's great.
They could have made that up.
Right? Yeah.
They're
just like,
hey,
you wrote
Chris, look.
My-
We just wrote a retarded letter.
Hey, Santa,
like
it's me, Chris Moody from 4th grade.
Hopefully, I don't grow up and do drugs.
That's
or-
half the letter right there. Swear to
Dude.
God.
My parents still make me make a Christmas list.
Shut up. Let him read the letter. He's doing the letter.
You have the letter memorized?
Oh, well, it only
What is
said
it?
that. I'm Chris Moody. It was like 2nd or 3rd grade, and I was like, if you could please start working on building me a PlayStation, that would be awesome. Because I
sick.
thought elves still built stuff then. And I was like, and I thought it'd take a lot of time, so I wrote it early, and I was like, if you can just tell them to start now, please, that would be great. And
This
then I
is
was
a guy
like,
with vision.
Yeah.
And you're laughing? That's crazy.
I do think
This guy has vision.
I feel like I remember when I got a PlayStation 1 for Christmas,
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
oh,
it.
sick. Santa must have Japanese elves.
That was the Christmas. It had to have been the Christmas before.
I imagine his staff is quite diverse.
This Christmas before I got the PlayStation, my dad, I remember sitting in his Ford Ranger, and it had red carpet all up and down.
yeah,
the
hell
whole
yeah.
thing. The whole thing was carpet.
Incredible.
And he just turned to me and he was like, "Zach, you know about Santa Claus?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "That's not real." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, are you okay?" And I was like, "I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm 4. You know? Sure. 4.
fuck.
And then we just moved on. And I was like, and then I told everybody. Anybody, like, I ruined it for everybody. You kids that were like in the right age, you know, like
What a
7, 8, 9. I'd be like, "You Santa?
You did drive-by?
You mean the Tim Allen guy from the movie?"
It's running back.
I felt like when I was growing up, things were suspicious right around wintertime because, like, the rest of the year, it's like I do something bad. It's like, hey, Jesus is watching. That's not cool.
But now Santa's
But now Santa's watching. It's like,
Jesus is watching all year. He doesn't give me nothing.
yeah. What are you talking about?
Even Jesus has to take a vacation. He's in Cancun for Christmas.
It's like, hey, Santa's watching now. It's like, what happened to Jesus?
In exchange for
what I'm saying.
all of the unanswered prayers, gifts.
Jesus is on a cruise. He's on the Impractical Jokers.
Jesus on the Impractical Jokers cruise. He's headlining. He's headlining the Impractical Jokers.
1 fish, 2 fish,
1 commandment, 2 commandment, 3 commandment, 4. Yeah.
Dang, dude.
He's crushing. He's crushing. We're doing bad. Christ is crushing.
Christ is crushing with crowd work.
With songs. With comedic
It's
songs
all
about
songs
the Bible.
and crowd work. And he's like, where are you from? Just kidding. I already know.
Yeah, exactly.
You think that's water? Try again.
Please, Jesus, this is the 6th time I'm hammered.
Anybody in here drinking tonight?
You are now, Silver Cruise. Fucking losers.
Yeah, dude.
That's not bread. That's my body.
and then his
What a fucking plot twist. Someone takes a loaf of bread and
Take a
starts
bite.
bleeding. Blood starts coming out.
his big finisher is he ascends into heaven.
Oh, I thought it was him getting nailed to a cross.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, before he blows his brains out and it comes right back to life.
Shows up the next night.
Yeah, you gotta give it a couple. You gotta give it the weekend, but on Monday he'll be back.
That's like a great opener for Steve-O.
Yeah.
Then he comes out and like staples his nuts to like
That was crazy, dude.
Golly, talk
Give it up
about
for
someone who's
Christ.
annoying as fucking shit, dude. I'm tired of that guy. He needs to be quiet.
Give it up for Christ. It's so funny.
It's so sick because, like, Steve-O is cool and has, like, some of the best guests consistently, but he is annoying. So it's like it's a real rock and hard place.
I listened to 2 episodes and I was like, maybe he shouldn't have quit doing whippets. I don't know. Like, maybe, like,
Look,
just, I don't know. That was mean.
do you guys know Street Bike? You guys
I'm
remember
sorry.
Street Bike Tommy?
Yeah, of course.
Right?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Street Bike Tommy.
I don't think he did.
Or, you know, I mean, he definitely got fucked up a bunch of times. But
It's on street bikes.
Didn't he jump into a cactus, that guy?
yeah, I mean, he did all kinds of crazy stuff. Didn't he, like, fall out of Travis Pastrama's ball pit on like a crotch rocket and like crush himself into the motor.
Travis Pastrami?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like to me, Steve-O is the equivalent of this, and I never really understood why. Like if Johnny Knoxville had a podcast, I'm sure he does, but if he had a podcast and was talking about kind of the same stuff that Steve-O was talking about, that probably would be pretty interesting, because Johnny Knoxville seems like an interesting guy. Steve-O does not seem like an interesting guy. Everybody knows a Steve-O.
Well, the problem with
and it's like,
Steve-O,
I don't like that guy.
Steve-O's an interesting guy if all of the craziest shit he ever did, like 90% of it's on TV.
Yeah,
write a book. Write a book.
So like all the interesting stories are just like, well, this 30-minute story of me nailing a nail through the middle of my hand, fucked up on whippets, was at the rap party for Jackass 3 or whatever. Right. And so you're like, well, that was barely crazier than the stuff you did on the movie. So
that's kind of what I'm saying. And his whole thing is just being, the guy who, does that. And it's not very funny, really.
Well, he's like clean and sober now, and he sort of does like a one-man show stand-up combo and
I like
stunts
Jackass
on stage and shit.
I'm obviously a product of that era.
Of course.
Got no issue with Jackass whatsoever. But the
Wild Boys
physical pain aspect of Jackass, I could do without it. Like the nailing shit through their hands and like stapling their faces and stuff. Like that to me is not funny. What's funny is the big hand where they slap the
Oh my god.
The bicycle with the head that was just blowing down the road.
Or where they dress up and scare people.
Or even on Knoxville show where like he has Lizzo come in and then she just sits on the chair and the whole chair is scared. She's like, "Is this Kate?"
That's the pranks I want to see.
That is good, clean family fun.
But even if somebody gets hurt in the process of the prank, I'm fine with that. But I don't need to see Steve-O get mauled by a bull.
Right.
It doesn't really do anything for me.
Johnny.
Either way,
Johnny got fucked up.
It's like I don't need to see it. It's not funny. It's like, what?
Right.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, it gets harder and harder to see. Like when I was like 14, 15, 16, it was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. It's not funny though.
Right.
The poop stuff is funny.
No.
That guy, the blonde-haired guy, you remember, what was his name? And he went into the hardware store and just started pooping in the toilets.
God. Aaron McGehee.
No. What's his name,
McGahee, they made glue pubes to his face and looked like a terrorist. So he's doing that. That's fun too, because they're doing like meta prank, where it's like McGahee thinks that the prank is on the driver because he's gonna be like pretending to be a terrorist and freak that guy out. The driver's in on it. The prank is that he has a bunch of everyone's pubes glued to his face. But yeah, I can't remember the blonde guy.
I can't either, dude.
But I quote that all the time. I have the most random Tourette's, and every once in a while I'll be like, I hope you didn't just take a shit in that son of a bitch. It's the guy that works at the hardware store where the blonde dude takes a dump in that.
It's so good.
It's so funny.
Or the funeral one where they pretend to be a funeral driver in the coffin, just like it falls out of the back of the car.
It's classic stuff. It's classic stuff.
The amount of times I rewatched the Tokyo thing from the first one where Wee-Man's running away from Preston Lacey, and they go all through the town and like knock shit over in Tokyo and whatever, and then at some point it flips and Preston Lacey comes back around the corner being chased by a bunch of smidges. So funny. It's so good, dude. And the whole time it's like,
that's
Tony
good, clean fun.
That's
good, clean fun.
So
good, clean fun.
I want to see your ball sack nailed to a fucking board.
Let's put a ribbon on this. Steve-O stinks.
Shout out to Steve-O. I know
I just said he's annoying.
I love
and I said another mean thing that I regret saying. My bad.
I'm more of a Pontius guy as far as the Wild Boys go. Chris Pontius also sneaky hilarious one-liners in every Jackass.
Oh, absolutely.
Is it wrong to be strong? That was another one that I Tourette's every 3 years.
Oh,
he's just got that subtle charisma.
Yeah,
he's so good.
He's such a good sport.
Yeah. Good sport.
Wow. Look, it was Christmas for me as well, fellas.
Tell us about Christmas.
Tell us about Christmas.
So this is Christmas.
Oh, sorry. Wrong song.
Yeah, and I do want to buy these shoes. Speaking of it being Christmas Eve, and the shoes were just my size. I came home Christmas Eve, and on my way home, I thought, well, I'll swing by the Goodwill because I'm looking for a bed frame.
Tuesday.
And so I walked into the Goodwill, and lo and behold, dude, in the very, very back, at a reasonable price of $40, I secured the bag.
Yeah, we'll put a picture up.
I'll put it up or something. But yeah, it's just a huge bean bag. So I blessed the house with a huge bean bag. That was pretty cool.
You could probably resell that thing if you needed to.
Why
for
not?
like $300.
$1,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's from
$40?
From the lounge.
$40.
$40.
That's
$40.
so much support.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, well,
Somebody
for
probably
$40.
died in it.
Someone's probably in it.
I mean, there may be a body. in
Wee
it.
Man pops out of it just like that prank where he's
Oh
in the
my
suitcase.
It's a long game prank.
Dude,
It's
I
a real long
would
game prank.
shit all over myself, like down the back of my legs.
I sent TJ a video today that made me feel so uncomfortable, but we'll get back to that.
The bag.
I bought myself those jackets over there for Christmas as well. I, in the overall, had a pretty terrible Christmas. So, shout out.
You hate to see it.
It's okay. But
It's okay.
what I will say is I did discover when I went home to my parents' house some very interesting information because my mom and dad are on the city water for Forsyth County. And my brother and my dad are having some conversation about the water. And it just sounds weird. And
water.
I'm sort of watching the kids and trying to eavesdrop on what they're saying. And I was like, what are you guys talking about? And my dad's like, oh, you haven't heard about the water? What is this person doing here? I almost, but I didn't.
Blew up spots.
It's good to see you, man. You can hang out, do whatever you want.
Come on in, yeah.
Bet. Chill over there.
Just keep it
upstairs.
down. It doesn't matter, whatever.
Yeah.
We're
Go scare Eric.
guess 40 more minutes.
No, we don't let girls on the podcast.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
Nah.
Damn, everybody knows it's a lady.
Yeah, just get out of here.
We're fluid.
To the right. Up and to the right. God
Nice.
damn, what was I talking? Okay, so I'm talking to my dad. I'm like, what's going on with the water? And he's like, you didn't hear. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Well, of course I didn't hear. I don't. Wow, who's talking about the water? He's like, everybody's talking about the water.
There's something in the water, Zach.
And he's
Something
like,
in the
he's
water.
like, Ruff won't even drink it. Their dog. He's like, the dog won't drink it.
What?
They filled, for he's 7-8 years old. They filled the water up from the tap, and fed him, or what's the
Lapped it up.
drank him? What,
Yeah.
you feed him,
Yeah.
watered him.
Yeah,
You
watered him.
give
That
the
does-
dog water?
Does sound like he's like a plant or something, but whatever.
Yeah.
They're just spraying your family dog with a hose.
Hydrated your dog.
They gave the dog water.
Hydrated him.
And he would always drink it, and then in here as of late, the dog won't drink the water, and I was like, okay, well, why? And so apparently they moved the water treatment plant from off of their, before you get to Freedom Mill, right? That
Yeah,
little thing
9.
on Highway 9.
Yep.
They moved it from that to this new water treatment plant that's up off Pleasant Hill. Not Pleasant Hill, geez. What's Pilgrim Mill? And
PN.
all the water tastes like it has a drop of pine sol in it.
What?
And I swear to God, I was like, you guys this is the most retarded thing I've ever heard. My dad was like, go drink it. Go get it from the tap. And I took it from the tap, smelled it, smelled like pine sol.
Holy
Drank
shit.
it, just like the ever so slightest taste of pine sol in the water. And I was like, that's crazy. And there's no explanation where people are talking about it on Facebook apparently. And
Yeah,
anybody-
let's let the world know.
Has anybody
Hey,
tested it?
Forsyth, get your fucking water
what's
together.
going
It's
on?
all for
What are you
sight?
doing?
I don't know. I didn't even look into it. I just took my dad's
Pine sol?
straight from my dad's brain,
Pine
mouth to my brain, now to my mouth to you guys.
Because what kind
From
of
my mouth to my dad's
have one.
mouth
You have a well.
to the internet.
Good for you. Yeah.
So that was pretty crazy, and I'm very fascinated to sit there and talk about what they thought was going on, which was very salacious, and my brother talking all kinds of crazy stuff about this is how they're going to get us. I was like, okay.
Oh shit! Who's
With the
getting
pine
us?
sol water, they're getting us.
That's
Okay.
See if I can find anything. This is crazy.
Find some info about it. But
Well, while you're searching,
Go
as
off.
someone who works with water, I feel like I should know this answer, but I don't. How the fuck are we finding wells?
I don't think it's well water. I think
No, but I'm
it's-
talking like people who like I have a well.
My parents have a well.
My sister has a well.
How do we find them? It's a lot of vagary, and a lot of people do the sticks, but then a lot of people say the sticks
Divine.
don't work.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
those people don't believe it. That's why their sticks don't
But that's
work.
how they dug my mom and dad's well, was with a diviner. My mom and dad called a diviner.
It's kind of the sickest thing ever.
They called the guy, and
I've
he
seen
came out, and he
it. I've
went,
seen it. The thing just whoop.
and then they
crosses.
dug a thing, and it's been there for as long as my parents have had that house. 30 years it's been.
So-
Wait, so their
it just
well
makes me-
water tastes like this?
No. They don't run the well water to the
Gotcha.
house. The well is for like car. And my dad will clean the car out with the well water. And all
You mean
that
the city water or the county water?
No, the
Why does
well
he
water.
drink the well water?
Yeah, what?
Because it tastes bad.
What?
It doesn't
It tastes
taste
like
very
dirt. It's great.
good. I don't know. You'd have to ask my father. I drank the well water growing up. I'd go out to the hose and drink it. But it's not like a big well, I don't think. So I don't think we can run the whole house on.
Yeah,
It's
gotcha.
the telluric current.
Yeah.
It's the electricity that runs
Well, I
through
mean,
your-
yeah,
not
but a lot
aquifers.
of people say it's BS. The word on the streets is it's BS. But I don't know, man. I've seen him do it on TV.
How much water are we standing on?
Tons.
We're fucked.
Way more.
Oceans underneath.
Way
the,
We
more
are
water
fucked,
underneath.
dude.
underneath
than
the crust.
on top.
Guess what else is there?
Lava.
Dragons.
Yeah, you know it, baby. Sea dragons.
That is true.
Dragons.
TJ was talking about the Nephilim or whatever, the big people.
Dude,
What was
they
that?
Dang,
talking
dude.
about underwater bases.
Dragons.
They got underwater bases. They got
dang.
underwater dragons.
Underwater
for
bases?
Sure. Yeah, underwater bases.
Shit. Well, anyway, that was my Christmas. The water.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have again.
The Christmas where Jesus
A
turned
real
water into
wet
pine salt.
Christmas.
Get out there and internet. Okay, Reddit.
Thing.
How did you feel about the weather on Christmas? Are we
so hot.
Are we for a warm Christmas or is that shit?
No, it sucks.
I didn't like it.
I don't like it.
I felt like I got real sweaty everywhere I went.
I had shorts on.
That was the one thing me and my dad fought about. I got up. I was like, "Yo, dude, it's 1,000 degrees in here," and he was like, "No, it's not." And I went over to the thermostat. It was 75. And then I started turning it down, and he yelled at me, and I was like, "Bro, it's 1,000 degrees in here."
No,
He's like, "I pay for the heat."
That's right.
Forward me the bill then. This is fucked.
I'll give you a tenner.
What's it gonna cost you 30 cents, dude?
I'll fucking give you $30 when I leave. Like,
Yeah.
just please,
So-
dude. The moment the thermostat breaks 74, we're having problems.
That's what I'm saying. And it was too hot on Christmas, and now it's cold. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
noticed,
It
Yeah, it's pretty
dropped
wild.
like
but
a
like
bag
it's gonna
of
be
dicks
like
off a roof.
20 degrees tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the weather's fucked, dude. We're fucked.
The weather
I'm telling you, we're
outside
all
is
on water.
fucked.
We're fucked.
Have you found anything?
Dude, we're gonna
maybe.
float away.
Hold on. TJ may have found.
This is 22 days ago.
Yeah, okay.
And this, sorry, this was the prompt on Reddit. Lake Lanier is having its yearly turnover. Basically, when the weather chills and the lake's water temperature changes, different temp layers in the lake start to move around. This will churn up sediment and algae, and some algae dies off, resulting in that off taste. Anywhere in the Lanier.
Bullshit.
And, yeah, this sounds retarded. Anywhere in the Lanier watershed.
I've lived here my
will
whole
get that
life.
earthy dirt taste is not what we're talking about.
I've lived here my
This
whole
is
life.
cleaning solution and lemon.
I have lived here.
Yeah.
I mean, absent the past 12 years,
Somebody
but I mean,
was
for
like-
22 years, I lived in Forsyth County and drank the water. It didn't taste like pine sol.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everyone's like, yeah, I don't know why it's worse this year. And then somebody said, we are all being poisoned. Which I assume is your brother. Is his Reddit handle addicted to lemonade? That sounds like a guy who loves pee-pee stuff.
That could be what my brother's into. I don't know. I don't know him that well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know him like that.
I'm just joking. I know his Reddit thing is Hard R. Kelly.
That's right.
Hard R.
Which is also into pee-pee stuff.
Yeah. TJ, your Christmas, man. Finish it up with your Christmas.
I had like a classic planes, trains, and automobiles type
Oh
movie.
yeah, you had a crazy.
But like a straight to VHS sequel. So Christmas Eve, I guess it was the Monday before Christmas, I think.
Monday.
I am still asleep and was like I'm just about to have my alarm go off and get up and moving and shaking and go to work. And my dad called me, and as everybody who's been following the pod knows, and the pod brothers know, that like a year ago August, my dad got in a wreck and I had to go up to Michigan and like Me and my mom went up there. They've been divorced since 2020. She's just super helpful.
She's just a good woman.
Just a good woman. Shout out to her.
Shout out to
Miss
TJ's
Nickerson.
mom. Yeah.
Shout out to her now because in the story I'm going to be mean to her something. So that had already happened. He had like messed up his neck and back, just as a recap. So he calls me on the Monday before Christmas, cut to, and he's like, I just got in a wreck. And I was like, you got to be fucking joking me.
No.
But I'm groggier than that. So I was like,
And
you
to clarify, Bear is driving down
from Michigan.
So you had told me, you were like, hey, my dad's coming through.
He's going to stay at the spot.
He's going to be here for the podcast, right? This is
Monday
effectively why we didn't have the podcast last week. I mean, we tried to orchestrate a different day, but this is effectively why we didn't have the podcast last week.
So he's like, yep, I got in a wreck. I'm like just outside of Knoxville, whatever. And I was like, okay, what are you doing now? He's like, I'm in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. I was like, okay, well, let me know what they say, whatever. And he's like, telling me his truck's towed. I was like, fuck. So I get up and get around, talk to my mom, whatever. So it comes down the pipe that the only thing to do that makes sense is me and my mom rent a car and drive to Knoxville, because I think both of our cars were needing an oil change. And so we rent a car.
You have issues with this, right?
What's that with
you
the rental?
You have issues renting.
Well, hilariously, she's like, just come to my house and we'll figure out what we got to do. And we'll probably rent a car. So we try to rent a car in Stone Mountain because my mom lives in Tucker. And this place has signs that's like, no overnight parking due to safety. It's like the shittiest, ghettoest part of Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain is wild.
The worst enterprise I've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
And so it's like, all right, hilariously, we end up 5 minutes from here. It's like, okay, so I had to drive back here, whatever. We finally get a car, get on the road. And my mom has done this exact thing 2 other times. We start driving. We are driving for a while, probably 2.5 hours. First of all, she's like, my nerves are shot. I'm driving. I was like, oh, this will be great. So she's driving like a rescue dog and shaking the whole time. And
10 miles an hour under the speed.
Wait, pause. She says my nerves are shot, so therefore I'm driving.
Yeah, she doesn't want TJ bobbing and weaving in and out of traffic in her
mind,
delusional, in this delusion that she has about the way he's driving.
I've driven 1,000 times.
That paints a nice picture.
Yeah. So she's 10 and 2 and gripping it like it's a competition.
Hazard lights the whole way.
Ooh.
No hazards.
That would be that's the move.
Can't do that.
Because this is an emergency.
But it was.
We gotta get to Big Bear.
If we get pulled over and then we explain it's not an emergency. So this whole time I don't even think to ask, because I'm just like, this is an adult person who has taken care of me my whole life, who I love and respect.
Surely.
And we get probably 2.5 hours down the road. We're talking to my dad off and on, and like, hey, we need to know the answers to these questions, because we had talked to the nurses at his specialist who had done his surgery the last time, and they were like, we need to know this before we'll give a recommendation on if he's good to move and if he's good to travel and whatever. So we're doing all that, and then right after she had me book a hotel for the night, she's like, all right, let's call your dad. And we talked to them, and he's got us on speakerphone, obviously. And she's like, you're in Clarkston or Clarksville or whatever, right? And they went, no. And I went. They're like, we're in Powell. It's like 20 minutes outside of Knoxville. And I'm like, why'd you think we were going to Clarksville? And she's like, because I looked up whatever the hospital's called. It's called like Tenova. And I was like, yeah, there's like 10 of them across Tennessee. Why would you just assume? And then I looked it all up, and I was like, if we would have went to Clarksville, we would have been 4 hours away again, and we would have been 4 hours away.
They were headed to Memphis.
We're like basically going just
for anybody
east
who knows
of Memphis.
The map.
Right.
Yeah,
We're going to Arkansas.
Knoxville's kind of in the middle or on the right-hand side sort of Tennessee, and they're going to Memphis, which is towards Arkansas.
She had famously done something similar when I was like 8. Famously, I say, 8 years old.
They wrote a book
in our family where she has a twin sister who lives in Michigan, and I would like spend a couple weeks to a month every summer with her for a while. And so they do like a meetup somewhere, South Ohio, North Kentucky, whatever. And they do a handoff. So my aunt's handing me back off to my mom. We like pull through a drive-through, something, take off down the road, listening to music, doing the thing, whatever. And then I think I had a pretty young age, having a trucker dad, I got like relatively familiar with an atlas. And I don't know what it did, but we saw a sign and I saw like a thing on the thing and the exit and was like, Mom, you're going north. And we had been going north for 2 hours, needing to go south. So now she won't cut back to the present day. She won't let me drive. We've gone 3 hours out of the way. What should have been a 3.5-hour drive that I've made to Knoxville 1,000 times has turned into a 7-hour drive where we're going to get there at midnight. Then we check my dad out of the hospital because they don't want to like admit him. He's not bad off enough to admit him. He's fine to travel with a neck brace, whatever.
He broke his back, right?
He broke his C4 and C5. He has small fractures. I talked to him today, and he actually doesn't need surgery. It's going to be a be careful thing. Yeah. So it's a tiny fracture, and he's got to go back for a checkup 10 days from now to like make sure no tingling, no like numbness, whatever. But yeah, it seems like a relatively cool outcome. So big ups.
But then you get him in the car.
So we get him in the car, and it's classic. Like my parents have been divorced since I was 30. You know, joking on each other and doing the whole thing. Then we get a hotel. Since I had to book a second hotel, and we're not even sure if fucking Holiday Inn, if you don't refund this money to my mom, I will fucking.
We're gonna tear your ass up, Holiday Inn.
We're gonna shit on every Holiday Inn.
We're gonna send 281 fucking losers to the nearest Holiday Inn. Rile you guys up.
To do a flash mob of dumb dances.
Drink all your free coffee and eat all your free breakfast.
That's right. We could send them to one.
Just crush a continental.
Eat continental breakfast.
Don't pay for nothing.
Don't pay for nothing. Just walk in like you own the place.
Yeah.
But so we're not sure if they're going to refund it. And it's like at this point, all right, she was going to get 2 rooms. She's like, I'm not doing that. What if they don't refund it? I'll be out $1 billion.
$5,000
so I'm
on
getting
hotel
a
rooms.
double room. So now I'm in stereo trying to go to sleep watching fucking
your divorced parents.
My divorced parents on either side 3 days before Christmas, and they are both snoring.
They're having a snore off.
Like made up.
They're snoring like it's against each other.
My dad, because he's in his neck brace, is like. It's great. It sounds like an old cartoon boat.
Holy shit!
And then it sounds. My mom sounds like a machine made of chainsaws that you guys are throwing rocks into. It's crazy, dude.
That's wild.
So I'm like in and out of decent sleep, and I probably got like 4 or 5 hours of decent sleep. So then that morning we're like, all right, we got to get a plan. We got to get Dad back to Michigan so he can go see a specialist as soon as they can get him in to get a second opinion. This rinky-dink hospital said they couldn't send scans, so they sent my dad out with a CD of his CAT scan.
TJ said he's standing in like a state-of-the-art hospital, and he was like, "You can't send the scans. It looks like a regular hospital."
No, yeah. Like he just kept shouting at them, do not do surgery to me here. Because he was like making it sound like a hick hospital. I said I walked in and I was like, "There's not a horse in the waiting room or nothing. This looks regular. It's not the best hospital I've ever been to, but it looks regular. You guys can't email here.
Do they not? They don't make CDs anymore.
That's what I'm saying. This dude like, burned a CD
on like
of my dad's neck so that we could listen to it in the rental car.
There's also like a mixtape on there from
yeah, that's really what it was.
Yeah.
Other times
he was like, "Oh shit, is that TJ Nickerson, the drummer from the Howling Times? I gotta get this guy my mixtape."
These aren't really scans, dude. Just tell me what you think. They're probably shit, but
if you could get this over to whoever, Nick,
so then we get up in the morning. We're like, all right, the only possible recourse is to send my dad back to Michigan to see a specialist who did a great job on his surgery. Whatever.
And there is a major airport in Knoxville, no?
There's a reasonably decent airport in Knoxville. Every flight that would have went out of Knoxville would have had a layover.
Yeah, that makes sense. Annoying. Small planes.
It's Knoxville to Grand Rapids. It's not exactly a Silk Road.
Sure.
It's the Milk Road, maybe, but
not a lot of back and forth there.
Yeah. So my mom decides she's going to book a flight at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport
The local airport.
here at like 4:30
A.M.
PM.
4:30 p.m. No.
That day.
So we get up at 9 o'clock in the morning from the Sawmill Hotel, the snore off, and I'm like, ugh, and we got to get my dad's stuff out of his truck at the wreckage place, the wrecker tow place. We got
The impound
We have
lot.
to get his tiny yappy dog from a nice lady who was also involved in the wreck. Took the dog with her.
Shout out that lady who is the real hero of Christmas,
Real hero.
bro.
That's crazy.
That's
hero.
the human spirit.
She fed the dog when we pulled up. She was letting the dog shit in her yard. It was
Nice.
awesome, dude.
And she, no doubt, was impacted by your father's reckless driving.
But no. Here's what was amazing was she's local in that she was 20 minutes north of the hospital and the hotel, and lived.
You hate that.
I think the road. One of the roads right around it, we turned on and I went, what? It's called Ham and Butter Road, or like,
No
or
way.
like Eggs and Butter, or something crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It was so funny.
You gotta think they run out of names eventually.
Eventually, you just gotta
You just
be
gotta
like,
start doing like
ham and cheese,
hammer and nail, screw and screwdriver lane.
old dirt lane. Yeah. So we run around mad dashing. Kevin, doing the thing, Christmas movie stuff. Then we're rolling back to Atlanta. So 4-hour journey. I'm making sure 3 times an hour that we're going the right way.
Still not driving yet.
Still not driving. My mom's going 60 miles an hour. We have
You guys are on a time crunch.
no time.
You got to get to Hartsfield-Jackson Airport the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It's a like you said, it's a 3.5-hour drive if you're driving. If you're driving
If
a little
you're
over the
cruising.
speed. Yeah. So your mom's making this a 4-hour drive.
We hit a couple pockets of.
You've already had to go north 20 minutes. You've already had to go to the impound lot.
That's right.
You got to be thinking.
We're.
Ooh.
It felt scripted. It felt like it's crazy. So we get there. I'm like legitimately being a dickhead to my mom, who I love, but
Nice
she
lady.
is. I've got bad sleep. And her just being a spaz. And I'm like, we're going to get there. When we get there, you could either go faster or you can let me drive. But you can't go slow and be like,
We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it.
This is crazy town.
Yeah.
And so
The clock is ticking and you're just going the speed limit.
we're like, all right, so realistically, it's probably a little busier than usual. Security, even when it's busy, they usually have more people. It'll take this long. It's Christmas Eve, it's whatever. So we're like, realistically, it'd be nice to be there 2 hours early.
And that's, a lot of people would say that's cutting it close at Hartsfield.
Christmas
Jackson.
Eve.
It can be.
We got
It
there.
can be.
We got up to the thing. It's slammed. We got
of course.
up to the thing.
It's Christmas Eve.
Hour before his flight's leaving.
60 minutes.
Yeah.
60 nautical minutes.
60 nautical minutes.
Nautical
Way the
minutes.
crow flies.
60 minutes.
He's gonna have to learn to fly.
yeah.
Broke ass neck.
Yeah.
So
They're going to have to put your dad.
luckily, he's on. Not only do we have to do that, I give him to one of the sweet radio type dudes who's a wheelchair assistant guy.
Oh, this
He
is.
just kept wanting to tell me stories, and I didn't know how to be like, we don't have time for these
Did you-
folksy stories.
Did you say he looked and was like, oh, you guys are cutting it close?
Yeah. No. That's the next guy.
Oh, okay.
But so I sort of hand my dad off. He's gonna help him. My dad takes his dog. He's like, we'll go to the thing where you got to check your dog in.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a
my dad
short
didn't
line.
have a carrier.
Oh,
So my mom had the brilliant idea to call a homie of hers and be like, what are you doing? Can you meet us in the airport line with a little...
TJ said I was second up on this
You were
list
about
of
to get that
people.
call too.
That's
And I was
wild.
like, she goes to Walmart, gets like a $20 Delta approved soft side carry for this little dog. She like chucks it out of the window at me because I'm standing there like, hey, it's still in the box. I go in, I'm like, the sweet radio guy comes back and helps me back. He's like, come on, I'll show you to your dad.
Let me take you to your pond.
I was like, okay, sick, you're the man. And so we go up to the thing, and she's like, "Oh, I already got him all checked in." And he's sitting in one of the little Delta wheelchairs. And she's like, "If you just want to take that out of the box, give me the box, I'll throw the box away for you." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I do it. I get the dog. He's got the dog. Young black gentleman with cool dreads. He's looking at the thing.
YBJ?
He's like,
YBG?
I'm just waiting for the computer, whatever. And then he looks at the thing and goes, "Oh, damn, y'all are cutting it close." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm hoping you know people down there, dude." And he was like, "All right, cool." So he just starts pushing my dad. I was like,
shit.
"Love you, Dad. See you later." "Oh, everything's okay, Dad." We did. So then he texts us, like, I guess they flew through security because of the wheelchair.
He was in the wheelchair, bro.
Yeah, they had a little line on the
he was
side.
at the gate with like 40 minutes to spare.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And of course, we get in the car. My mom's like, "Yeah, I was just stressed out the whole time, and your dad was just not stressed out at all." I was like, "He was on oxycodone."
So jacked up.
And then like 30 minutes before we got to the airport, he took 2 20-milligram edibles. He had in his bag.
Your dad is wild, bro.
I look back and he's giving little slivers of the edible to his little dog.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, your dad's in Valhalla right now.
Yeah,
dude. Just fucking
Warrior
eating it up.
stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
What a sweet treat.
What a Christmas, man.
That's
It
a
was
great
crazy.
What a
gift.
delight.
Christmas, Happy
Yeah.
New Year, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I just needed a John Candy to lighten the mood every once in a while.
going the wrong way,
Oh, it's brutal.
that's like one of the things that I will fucking lose it. It's like not really that big a deal because life things happen, but like that's
Sure.
one of those things that sends me to the abyss.
Yeah.
I was meeting up with somebody and I thought I knew where this location was. I'm driving by like exit 9
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh fuck, I passed it. I thought it was exit 10.
Yeah.
I pulled it up on my phone and it was actually exit 12 and I was like,
You're like, yeah. Dude, I got a call one
how
time.
stupid am I?
Sammy Swanson,
Me-
Samsonite.
Me and a buddy of mine were down in Kennesaw. This is a long time ago. I think I was probably
Shout out
playing
to
music.
Kennesaw.
Shout out Kennesaw. Shout out my boy Andrew.
Go Owls. Who?
Dude, they got butt fucked in that bowl game, bro. They got crushed. Anyway,
Hate to
and
see
we left Kennesaw at the same time, and I was going back to my house, so we weren't going to the same place. So I get back to my house, I get settled up. I'm thinking about heading to bed. Maybe an hour passes. Rip my shit, go outside, I smoke a
Boom.
cigarette,
Hell yeah.
and then I get a call from Andrew. I'm like, "What's up, Andrew?" He's like, "Hey, man, how far is Lake Altoona from my house?"
Oh.
And he lived in like Dawsonville.
Oh, shit.
And I was like an hour and 20 minutes, and he was like, "It's 85, not 75, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I've been on 75 for like an hour and 15
no.
minutes." And I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, "I just kept thinking I would see an exit that I recognized," and I was like, "Well, yeah, probably not."
Nope.
not on a road that
Because we don't live over there. We don't go on that
We
one a lot.
don't do that kind of stuff.
Oh,
so
And yeah,
that's-
he had to just turn. I was like, I think you just got to turn around, drive till you see Highway 20, and then just get on 20 and drive for the hour back to coming.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so glad
Yeah.
it hasn't happened to me to that degree that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Um,
2 or 3 hours is fucking brutal.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
that's awful.
Because you have this thing where you're like,
Well, this was before cell phones too, so
For
he was
sure,
just
for
hoping
sure.
and praying.
that's
Yeah.
that's the other thing that makes me nuts. I've done the Apple CarPlay to this rental car. I have maps up, but I have been instructed to put this other
The
place
hotel that's in the wrong
whether it's
place.
the hospital or
no.
whatever. And then half the time she'll be like, "What's that say?" And I'm like, "Do you need glasses? Are our lives in your hands and you can't see what the fucking map says?" And she's like,
Yeah.
"Don't be mean to me." I'm like, "This is crazy
Could you
stuff."
could you guys maybe give me some data here? And I think this has been happening for you. Do you think
Maps is fucking
Maps is fucking up, right?
And
Is y'all's Maps fucking up?
Google Maps,
Apple
too.
or Google?
Google Maps.
Oh,
I haven't.
from the-
I barely use Google Maps.
Well,
I never use Google Maps, but Apple Maps has been dog.
my Google Maps has been doing things where like it'll make me make like a totally unnecessary U-turn
Yeah.
to go to a place. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening? Like where it's like, oh no, go like 6 minutes out of your way.
What?
When I'm in
Damn.
places like this, that happens to me all the time. But when I'm at home, it works perfectly
I don't know.
fine.
I'm working a theory that maybe the Chinese are fucking with our GPS. If you guys are out there and you also feel like it's the Chinese and you can provide any data, put it in the comments. Because if it's not the Chinese, then who?
Then who is it? That's right.
Or if you have any contesting theories, put those in the comments. Really turn those
There's only one other contesting theory, brother.
Turn these comments into an old school
Someone's
Reddit.
putting maps on like hard mode.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, what's happening?
Just get me there.
There was such an egregious example of it the other day. I went to O'Reilly Auto Parts. I kind of knew where it was, but I'd still put it in my thing anyway. And it's basically from my work.
O'Reilly.
It's a straight shot down the road I work on, and you hang a left, and then that road dead ends into O'Reilly's. You hang a left, and you turn right into the O'Reilly's parking lot. My phone was like, oh, what if you went all the way down here? So it took me way down here, and then it made me go back across where O'Reilly's was now on my left.
Right.
Then it wanted me, and I didn't do this, to go down to the next red light, make a U-turn to get back on the right side of the road, and then go to O'Reilly's now.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck? And I just hopped the curb. I just pulled over the curb and pulled into O'Reilly's. But I was like, this is retarded.
Damn.
Dude,
The Chinese are fucking with my man.
Who's more important though? Taiwan or Venezuela? In the comments, dude. Who's more important? Taiwan or Venezuela?
Who's your favorite?
Neither. I'm gonna say neither.
Venezuela
America.
has sweet lightning storms that I would like to watch.
Oh,
What does?
shit, okay.
Venezuela?
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Yeah, I think that would be real neat. I like storms. You guys like storms?
Big
When it's
fan.
like,
I like them.
Yeah.
are you the kind of guy that's just you're gonna go stand on the porch now?
Yeah.
I love
And
them.
just
You know,
look at it.
Oh, rainstorm.
As long as I don't
and
have
thunderstorm.
nothing I gotta do.
What do you say, boys? Let's take a road trip down to Argentina. Let's see the storms.
Dude, let's go look at lightning in Venezuela.
Lightning is
yeah, that'd be
awesome.
sick.
It is so heat lightning rules. Like
Yeah.
in the summer,
Oh yeah, it's the best.
it's the
part.
best.
Yeah.
There's no rain. You can actually venture out, be under the sky.
Yeah, it's
See
pretty
the,
Pray
the
it
rain
hits
wall
you.
coming in.
Well, in the
Maybe
next
not, but-
be endowed with power.
Yeah.
in the next 3 years, Venezuela is going to be a strip mall.
Yeah,
Dang,
That's true.
dude.
And the only thing stopping Taiwan from being a strip mall is
Chips.
China.
It's those chips, dude.
It's a goddamn Chinese.
They make all the
Damn,
chips.
No tortilla
Because
chips.
Gaza's about to be a strip mall. Pave Gaza and put up a bug.
I don't know why I get Taiwan and Thailand confused so bad.
Put up a bug.
I was like, there's a syllable thing.
Because if you think they're Thai, what do you think?
What's tied?
Which one? Do you think Taiwan or do you think Thailand?
Yeah, Taiwanese.
The Taiwanese
Thai-
people. Thailand is
What do they call
Thai
it?
people.
Just
Thai
Thai?
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
weird.
But what's the other one?
Taiwanese.
You would so you're just saying the country and add shit.
And the knees.
knees.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're called.
That's
the
how they do it.
Taiwanese
Taiwanese.
people. And then the people of Thailand are Thai.
Yeah, that's weird.
I thought we were one China.
But why?
But I know it's
We
knees,
are one
no
China
knees.
podcast. I
Knees,
don't know what
no
we're talking
knees.
about.
even talking about.
Knees,
We are
no
one
knees.
China podcast, bro.
I know this is I'm retarded, but
Just joking.
Thailand is a longer word,
You're
right?
joking about being one China? I'm not joking at all, bro. One China, one America, one Canada. I don't think we need any more of any of these places.
Dude,
I don't like two Chinas. That sounds
China
great.
policy, dude.
dude, that'd be sick.
Dude,
if,
old China and new China?
That could be shit.
yeah, you definitely need New China.
I
Little
mean, how many times have I
East China,
said?
West China?
China, West China.
I'm so
North,
amazed
South
by
China.
this.
There's like a South China, like Georgia China.
Dude.
Like a South Carolina
Well, if it was
China.
North and South China, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
the secrets of China, bro.
The ancient Southern Chinese secret.
Chinese secret.
Dude, my favorite video has been coming up on my feed all the time. And it's just like this Asian fella, he's drinking Hennessy, and he's like, Henny on the rock.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
guys
know.
have a
Henny
good
on the
Saturday
rock.
night.
Yeah, bro. Henny on the rock.
Just have some Henny on the rock. You guys have a good Saturday.
That's tight.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta make sure, man. We gotta make sure we protect people like the Henny on the rock guy.
Dude, we
Yeah.
gotta protect Henny on the rock.
How far are we at?
53 minutes.
53 minutes. We should just live react to the Erica Kirk talking to.
I watched the
Cardi
whole
B.
video. Yeah. Listen, actually, I can do a little bit. Let me talk about this. Shout out Coop. I think we talked about him with the adrenochrome the other day.
Yeah.
Shout out. He posted what is that? I assume going to be a bunch of part series on Erica Kirk, and I mean, look, I might take it with a grain of salt, obviously, but.
Sorry, she was talking to Nicki Minaj. My bad.
Yeah, of course, not whoever you said. But there's some weird stuff about Erica Kirk and like her mom.
Oh yeah.
And apparently her mom used like 12 different aliases growing up, and legitimately Coop proved in his video that like she worked for intelligence. That's like she was designing like EMP proof suitcases and like involved in like the prepper world and this, like elite circles. Erica ran like a charity in Romania
at like 17.
At 17, and there's a video on that
Maybe 19.
charity's website or YouTube or something of them interacting with the military presence, the U.S. military presence in Romania. And Coop points out that one of the men in the video had for a long time, the Romanian government had been accusing this man of being a pedophile.
Yeah.
And like running a sex trafficking ring. And the U.S. government essentially paid the Romanian government to make it illegal to press charges on any U.S. military member in Romania.
Wow.
So there's all these like cases of girls going missing, and like the Romanian government like won't investigate because Coop's making the case, I guess, that it's these guys at this American base in Romania.
Is there an Andrew Tate connection there?
I have no idea.
That's what I
think
was
there is.
thinking.
There might very well be.
I saw another thing that was talking about like there's a web of all kinds of charities with angels in the name, because it's called like Romani Angels or whatever. And so there was like, I don't remember how many. It feels like maybe 6 or.
Did you watch the video, or did you just catch this from?
I caught this on a different thing. Excuse me. But yeah, it seemed like there was a loose Tate connection, and there's a loose like connection between all of these, any of these things that are called angels, and they or have angels in the name, seem to have some sort of intelligence connection.
Yeah.
And they all have people, whether it's a handful of witnesses or testimony in the area, or it's like full on.
I mean, there's two girls in particular. There was one girl who called the police. She was locked in this guy's basement. She managed, or wherever she was. They don't know where she was for real. They found her in a barrel. And all they found was her teeth.
What?
But she called the police 3 separate times and like was trying to explain where she was, and the police were like, "Yeah, we're not going to help you."
That's crazy.
And she died
in Romania.
In Romania. Yeah. And then the last thing I'll say, and again, this is pretty interesting. So she talks in all these interviews Erica does, about her roommate, I guess, from back in the day when she lived in New York City. She sort of like gives this, she was a party girl and all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. So Coop went and found this girl, and this girl still has pictures and stuff of her and Erica up, and this girl is saying that Erica is her cousin.
What?
Her, like, first cousin.
Uh-huh.
And this girl is Jewish. This girl is from Israel, Jewish.
No way.
Yeah.
And Kirk's not.
And
maybe
Erica was not supposed. She's supposed to be. I mean, I'm not the one lying about my ethnicity, so this is only weird because she's choosing to lie about it.
Right.
But it is weird that it's like,
Erica with a K is usually like a Germanic thing.
Yeah. That's interesting. And her dad has like no social media presence. Her mom and dad got divorced right after she was born. Her dad is like has a LinkedIn but no profile picture, and he's in military contracts. That's what he does.
Her thing is so crazy. There's so many things. The like timeline lying about her and Charlie Kirk, where it was like, when I lived in New York, I was single for this long before I met Charlie, and
then she had like 3 boyfriends.
Oh, one of them's taken Charlie's place at Turning Point.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Which they were like fine or whatever, but Yeah, he's the one running whatever the thing.
I just think that this is
nuts.
definitely weird stuff.
And then, did one of you guys send the video that's like, she's got Kenneth Copeland?
Yeah, I did. Kenneth Copeland eyes.
Just showing videos of her, and then videos of
She's got Kenneth Copeland eyes, bro. She's crazy.
I'm like, yo, dude.
That's evil.
Even if there's only like 10 demon lizards on the planet,
dude.
we found the cover.
I'd like to know to what, like, I can sort of see. It's like, all right, cool. You can co-op Turning Point USA, I guess. Like that's what you want.
Right.
But I think to me, we've argued about this a bunch, but I think Charlie probably got killed by a freak, and this is all people trying to capitalize on his death, right? Which is like they were already winning. If Charlie Kirk's wife is Mossad or connected to Israeli intelligence, or if this Israel connection is legitimate, then they're already winning. They were already winning. She's sucking his dick.
Yeah.
Like
Hopefully.
I'm sure she was, because now that he's dead, she's getting everything. She did a good job. Whatever she did a good job, and now she gets everything. And that's in that weird too. Like where they're just like, if somebody killed me, and TJ within a day, TJ was like, all right, we're just ripping the pod again, and I'm. Eric Scott's taking Zach's place. I mean, I would think you guys would think that TJ killed me.
Except we got fire. Except now
happened.
the podcast has fireworks and like a bunch more money put into it.
You guys would be like, wait a minute.
Chris has a grill.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It would be weird. And the vice president's on our podcast.
Today we got fucking the hillbilly elegy himself. JD fucking Vance.
Hey guys, beautiful loser myself.
Yeah, welcome to the pod. Thanks for pretending. Thanks in
fancy
advance for
myself as a
pretending not to be
beautiful
gay
loser.
the whole time.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Just giving shit to JD Vance would be sick.
Yeah, that would be cool,
Yeah,
dude.
And JD Vance is gonna divorce his wife because
she's
it's a bad
Indian.
look because she's Indian. They're gonna co-op. They're gonna try.
for some of the base.
They're going to try and co-op this sort of like grassroots sort of America First movement, and JD will marry Erica Kirk, and that will be your president and first lady.
No way.
And you're not even going to have a choice. I mean, it's 2026, and they're like, well, JD Vance, huh? It's like, how about Thomas Massey?
Yeah.
How about nobody? How about I'm not gonna vote again
What
if you guys are
about
gonna keep
Rand
doing
Paul?
this?
Yeah,
Rand
what's
Paul,
the
baby.
meme is always like, let's be single for a while.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on
It's like
us.
if you guys are fucking kids and you might like.
Right, we got to reinvestigate the whole thing.
I heard it from Dave Smith said it on a podcast I was listening to today, and it was a good way of putting it. But he was like, think about this as a timeline. Trump runs on releasing the Epstein files, right? He gives this as an objective for all of these podcasters and people that he's going to bring on to the administration. They win the presidency. He's still talking Epstein files. The first couple of weeks of the presidency, they deliver in like the corniest way possible, like binders to these people that say the Epstein files, and they're just full of information that we already had that was already classified, and then everybody goes, wait, I thought we were unclassifying the Epstein files, and then Trump goes, what are you talking about? There's no such thing. And then they released it.
and redacted a bunch of stuff. Which did you? I'm sure you've all seen this.
Yeah, you can copy it.
But it's like in Adobe.
Yeah.
And you just.
That's on purpose.
It's
market.
gotta
That's
be.
on purpose.
Shout out to whoever
Shout
did
out
that.
guys in the deep state who are like, fuck, dude.
It's the
This
same
is
person
gross,
that
dude.
cut that minute out of the prison cell footage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip where he's like with drums like with Mondavi, and they asked him like, how does it feel that like you're working for like a fascist guy, or like you think Trump's fascist? And he just goes, it's okay, just say yeah.
Yeah, he did in the White House.
Yeah, in the White House, Trump's like, yeah, just tell him I
It'd
said
be,
it.
honestly, and I mean this with all the love in my heart, given the relative option, fascism would be better than this probably. This is like cronyism bullshit. I mean, fascism in its most Franconian sense, not in its Hitlerian sense.
Hitlerian.
But like a brutalistic government that just made everybody do the same thing would probably be nicer than whatever the fuck. Than just everybody slowly poisoning themselves and getting cancer and
I was
dying.
listening to Dark Journalist has quite a few episodes with that dude Joseph P. Farrell, who was the one who got me fired up about like Zeppelins during the Civil War and stuff. Which he talked about that a little bit, but he was talking about, man, what were we just talking about? Holy shit. Brain fart, the water. Something's in the water.
I don't even. I'm so high. Eric got me blasted.
No, the fascism and stuff, and he was like, it's annoying, people online talking about how we're living in fascism, where like fascism is an intertwining of corporations and the government, but it's actually reversed. So we're in almost a reversed fascism state where instead of the government telling corporations what to do and them be intertwined, corporations tell the government what to do. Yeah. And so it's a weird place to be, but
it's dog shit.
But
and it's all like self-inflicted. I bet we talked about this the other day, but they're like hyper reality. Like that we're all just supposed to be pretending like everything is cool and working, right?
While also complaining all the time.
Well, it's like there's like normal things that happen where guys that are our age and I think a little older have been conditioned to feel like, oh, this is I'm doing a bad thing if I do this, right? Mm-hmm. Where like if you are in a bad part of town and you see someone, you identify someone with your sort of lived experience who looks dangerous to you, no matter what they look like. If you lock your doors, if that person is black, you're racist. Right. But it's like, well, that's so I should get killed. That's what you're saying. Yep. At the expense of not appearing to be racist, I should be robbed.
Die.
Right? And this is hyper reality. We all live like the person who's going to rob you isn't living in this reality. They don't care. You're the only person living in this reality. The reality where you have to sort of pretend like you can't use your brain to make decisions,
Right, which is like goes back to sort of the retarded version of manifesting, where it's like if we all just pretend hard enough, this will
it's not gonna
be real.
We got to be honest. Is what we got to do. Yeah. Love your neighbor, and we got to be honest. And
I think Gus sent that video to the whatever that
food truck,
the Freedom Food Truck info chat. That was like a man on the street interview, and it was a young black dude getting interviewed, and he was like, "What do you think about racism?" And he's like, "I love being racist." And I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Yeah. How else are we gonna like get to the bottom of stuff if I don't just like call this race for this shit and this race for this shit and they call me for my shit?" And I was like, this is a brilliant young man.
Well, it's like
he understands.
Racism isn't the right word, but we don't have a word.
It's not a great word.
Accountability, social accountability is the word.
Right, but that's boring.
I know.
I want to say racism.
But like
positive racism.
But that's the thing. It's only racism in this hyper reality where we defined racism in a way that isn't real, in a way that like no one else is doing.
When actually
racism is like killing people.
Right.
Ethnically cleanse. Like the Jews are being incredibly racist towards the Palestinians as they ethnically cleanse them.
That's true. Actually, I just got to check, so I disagree with you.
7,000, bro.
No, and hilariously and ironically enough, what you are doing is social segregation.
Yeah.
If you're like, only this person can make a commentary about this
you segregated
group,
us all,
whether it's gay people or black people or Mexicans or whatever it is, it's like everybody sort of stay in your own lane, but also will add this thing where everybody's allowed to just throw rocks at white people. And it's like, I don't feel like a victim. I'm not like annoyed by it, but it's like there is going to be this crazy imbalance in the social system that is going to turn into shitty stuff.
It's going to turn into dirty white boys getting up in the streets and being rowdy. I mean, I've seen it. I'm not going to blow anybody's spot up, but I mean, I just keep bumping into like young men and having conversations with them and being like, whoa, you're in a totally different world than I'm in, dude. Like, you're arguing about, like, you're telling me you don't think it's appropriate for the races to mix, and you're 23.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know, like, this is crazy, and you're not, and like, you're saying it like in front of 10 people.
Matter of fact.
You know, and you're saying in front of people that I wouldn't even dare be edgy around some of these people you're saying is around.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know, and so
Unless I got time for a tongue lashing.
we're just headed in a weird direction, and I think people are like, I think Nick Fuentes is getting like his little moment, and everybody's all like, "What's he about? What's going on?" But it's like he's been doing this for 10 years.
Right.
You know, like this has been happening. This has been happening. We just pretended like it wasn't going to happen.
Right.
Like somehow all these kids are going to grow up and realize, no. Everything is actually
Right.
good, and just because you can't have anything or buy anything, or this whole entire country now does not belong to you
Yeah.
or anybody who you know,
Yeah.
you guys gotta do nothing. Just chill.
And it's
Take
like,
it easy.
And it's like 10 years of two reactions for somebody like a Fuentes or one of Fuentes' babies until right now, which is suspicious to me. Something's happening, but
Well, they uncensored him.
we'll figure it out. But he's been relegated to the dark corners of the internet, and anybody who's at him or past him in what would be considered radical thought has been relegated to the dark corners of the internet or shouted down.
Let's see if they
And
kill
so
him.
if all you do is shout down these like very specific ideaed people, and then if you can't shout them down enough to be satisfactory to you, you say this is not allowed on these platforms, and now they have to like go to specific chat sites to like talk in the dark,
Rumble.
like cockroaches.
Well, I think that's why he's.
That's
I
what
want to see
happened.
Roseanne and Nick Fuentes fight.
Oh my
That
God,
was
that'd be
so
funny. I think like when Trump became president and Elon bought Twitter and they had this big look. I mean, I think what's going to happen is I think what we're either it's all an op, which is totally a possibility, right? Or they're going to probably try and kill him. Like, because that's really what makes sense. It's like, all right, now that we've shined a light on this and we've allowed for Tucker Carlson to have enough time to sort of chameleon skin the things that we can sort of handle about what's going on. Let's see if we can get his audience over here. That's what they're trying to do. That's what that's the whole argument between this whole thing that's happening on the right or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Is there's some sort of move. Like Peter Thiel does not have a problem with the anti-Israel part of this equation.
Right.
He's not interested in that. So Peter Thiel, that's where the pockets are for Tucker and JD Vance, which is why I think like if Indian immigration is going to be a problem, JD Vance is probably going to divorce his wife and marry Erica Kirk because they're willing to cut a couple of things and be like, well, we'll kowtow in this way.
Sure.
If you guys will give us a technocracy, if you guys will give us full authoritarian control of how everything happens.
What do you guys think about, since Peter Thiel's also a homosexual gentleman, sometimes as a fun nickname we call him Teal Patrick Harris. Is that pretty fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teal the wheel.
Teal's wheel? Stuck in the middle with dudes.
That's right. They're stuck in the middle with dudes. Banging whistles.
That's tight. Which also, is anybody going to look into that dude's boyfriend falling off a building or whatever?
Nobody's going to look into anything
Peter
because
Thiel's boyfriend fell
nobody
off a building?
cares.
I think so.
Oh, wow.
It's true.
Dang.
I say these
I don't
things-
know who these people are.
He's
Peter Thiel?
billionaire guy that's making like a high-tech AI
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
surveillance
He's
system.
ushering in Satan.
That
what are
dude's
we?
gay?
He's ushering in the new devil.
Gay? That's cool.
Give me a
How many
paper.
gay billionaires are there?
No, there's a few, right?
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
billionaires with a B?
In
I
secret
think
time,
we
it
should
seems
have
like
more
they're all
gay
there.
Bill
billionaires.
Gates is gay.
I
But
think things would look a little bit
homosexual.
nicer.
Oh, yeah. Right? I know.
I think things would look super cool if we had more
Gay
BGs,
billionaires?
you know?
Yeah, GBs.
Yeah.
Billionaire gays or gay
All those-
billionaires?
Either or.
either
really.
or, tomato, tomato.
I think
Actually,
gay-
I do
gay
like billionaire gays.
All those
Billionaire gays is
Yeah.
sick.
I prefer gay billionaires.
No, gay billionaire is Peter Thiel. He's a lizard. He's gay is not.
So he's a gay
Billionaire
billionaire.
gays
Yeah.
are throwing flowers.
We need oh, dude,
Yeah.
you nailed it.
Yeah,
that
my
would be
God,
sick.
dude, we need
Dancing,
some
big
billionaire
parties.
gays. I'm
Fishnet.
tired of these roads sucking.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired of these buildings looking boring as hell.
That's
That's
true.
how they do
Like,
it. You know, they don't.
All the flags look like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to like make things look better.
Okay. We're done.
Hey.
That's a podcast.
Barring catastrophe, we'll be back.
We're back.
next week at around the same time, maybe the same day, same back channel, same billionaire gay.
Same billionaire gays.
One fish, two fish, a million fish bread. Yeah.
What was it? First commandment, second commandment.